Welcome to this Balanced Body podcast. My name is Shelley Power and I teach at Polestar Pilates in Miami. Today we're going to focus on some exercises from the Pilates mat work that can help you with some rotational sports, tennis, golf, things like that. So let's get started. We're going to begin sitting. So if you feel like your hamstrings are a little bit tight and you can't quite get up to a tall sitting position, go ahead and take a couple of cushions, a mat, some pillows, and sit up on top of those, and that'll help you feel a little bit more comfortable. Let your arms stretch out to the side, and we're going to do a twist of the spine, remaining really tall. So as you twist around, feel like the top of your head is still reaching up to the ceiling, and twist around the other way. If that feels a little too much, bring your hands in, and you can cross your hands on your elbows, and stretch around again. We're going to do one more to each side. Look with your eyes around, and that might help you twist just a little bit farther. And stretch around and come back out. Adding to that a little bit of a stretch forward, we'll move into the saw. So with the arms out, we're going to do the same twist of the spine, but then begin to stretch forward over your leg and come back up. Now this isn't just a regular hamstring stretch where you go really far. Try to stay up a little bit and draw the abdominal muscles in toward the center of your body. Let's do it again. Stretch around and reach forward and come back up. Last time, going around, stretching forward and back up. At any point, if it just feels too much here, cross your legs, and it can all be done with the legs crossed, both the saw and the twist. So let's move on. Stretch the legs out. Reach your arms out and roll yourself all the way down to the mat, nice and smooth. Let your legs come up to what we call tabletop position, and take your hands and interlace them behind your head and stretch your neck just a little bit so you feel like you're giving yourself a little bit of traction. So starting with a roll up, this is called the chest lift. We're going to roll the upper body up. Really important here to look toward your legs. Reach your hands to the ceiling. Pull yourself up just a little bit more. Stay there. Now this is the tough part. Reach your hands back up, put them behind your head, and roll yourself down. Let's do it again. Roll up and very softly exhale. Stretch your arms to the ceiling and exhale again. A very light inhale as you put your hands back behind your head and roll back down. Good. Now we're going to change a traditional Pilates mat exercise, add a little twist to it. So stretch one leg up and one leg down. And we're going to do leg circles. And we're going to take the leg circles with a little bit of a twist of the torso. So as you let your leg go across, let your hip come up and then send it down and around. And you can do this big, like I'm doing it, or it could be done a little bit smaller. So the circle size, it's whatever you can manage. 2 more times. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat and just twist your lower back and hips. And last one around and come back up. On the other side, same thing. It's like your leg is pulling your pelvis a little bit into rotation and going around. And stretch over. And really important at this point to keep the abdominals in right here. Over, around. One more time. Over, around, and come back up. Bring your knees in. Let's roll up to sitting. And we're going to go into a little bit more of a twist movement. You can sit with both legs to the side this way, or with one leg in the front. Either one is fine. And this is the Mermaid exercise. Stretch one arm out and take yourself up and over into a side stretch. And while you're here, just watch that this shoulder doesn't come up. So keep it down. And from here, you're going to twist your rib cage. It's as if somebody was behind you and you wanted to look and see what they're doing. And then reach up, stretch to the ceiling, and push with this hand and reach farther. Come through. Reach up and go a little bit farther. So again, important not to have this shoulder up. Let's do it again. Come through, and then reach and stretch and lift. Now, to make that a little more advanced for the other side, we're going to come up a little bit higher. If it feels like it's too much, you can continue to sit and do the same thing with your legs and your hips down. If you want a little challenge though, let's come up. So you're going to find a place with your legs a little bit stretched out. Your top leg is going to be in the front, and you're going to press up into a plank position on the side. Both feet are down. Lift your hips toward the ceiling and round under, still looking behind you, and then come up and reach to the ceiling, and if you want, look up. Curve again. Round your body and press up, pull the abdominals like you have a string attached to your back. Reach up and stretch, and let's do it one more time. Press through, curving and twisting the spine, lifting up. Good, check this shoulder, make sure it's really pushed, and come down and have a seat. Now we're going to lie all the way down on our front, and from here we're going to go into the double leg kick. So your hands are going to come to your lower back, and if at any time that doesn't feel so comfortable, just let them come beside you, and that's fine for this. You're going to bring your heels toward your bottom 3 times. We're going to pulse them in, 2, 3. And as you stretch out, reach your arms. And if you want to, again, you can let go, and that might be a little more comfortable. Turn your head to the other side and come in. And as you exhale, stretch. And come in. And stretch. So you're getting a little bit of a stretch of the front of your legs, and you're also working your back muscles. And reach. Come on up to sitting. That's our podcast for today. I wish you good golf and tennis games. Thank you very much.